Very streaky offensively, but he is one of their best defenders. No look behind the back to Crowder from Chris Paul. And that was a gorgeous setup.
And a lot of it has to do, we've got 8 new players, he said. And so it's hard to figure out what your roles are from what it was last year, which has changed, and also with so many guys being out with injuries.
Baisley tries to power in. Here comes Crowder coming off the 21 points in that double overtime game against Denver. Left angle, back iron, and there's Gilgeous-Alexander. Darius Baisley starting out 0 of 5. 0 of 4 deep, so I think his green light is turning yellow right now. He has it inside, knocked away by Cam Johnson. Yet Nader did an excellent job defensively on Michael Porter Jr. That pass slapped away by Ayton, forces the turnover. Moore to Crowder. Couldn't get it, long rebound. Javon Carter. Boy, you remember back then, 2008, 2009, right about that time, it was Chris Paul, Darren Williams. Who was the better point guard in the NBA? Everybody went back and forth trying to figure out. Whip it around, Jae Crowder. And one for Crowder, bouncing off of Pokusevski. Yeah, and Pokusevski's given up a lot of beef. I mean, this youngster, 19 years old.
And Jim Boeheim was not very kind, saying he didn't think that was the track to go to get into the NBA, and didn't think he'd have a career. Oh, he did.
New Balance, yeah. New Balance probably had a gym there on the campus. Crowder lines it up. Too much. Rebounded by Baisley. He's had some high scoring games. Had 26 season high against Utah. Jae Crowder. Not enough. Pokusevski rips away. He was on a 2-way contract. Was playing in the G League. But he has become a horse defensively, covering some of the best scorers in the league. Suns have really gone cold in this second period. They're smoking hot to start this game. Horford lines it up. Pops out. Boarded there by Crowder.
One that's been very aggressive getting in the lane. I know Bridges has driven a couple times, but Crowder is the one that's really kind of making things happen, getting in the lane.
Crowder hit the first, trying to make it a 12-point lead. Suns' biggest lead has been 17 here in the first half. Next year head coach Mark Daignault, 35-year-old, and he is the second youngest head coach in the NBA. Too much by Crowder.
High is 34. Of course, that was back in in 2013. Kind of really
I think Al Horford may have played in 19-something. Hey, he came in here to Phoenix and torched the Suns last season when he played with Philadelphia. There is no doubt in his skill level, even at this point in his career. Ayton going one-on-one against Horford. And kicks it out to Crowder. Deep shot and rebounded by Al Horford. Bridges cut off there by Gilgeous-Alexander. Shot clock at 5. Crowder. Foot on the line. 2-point attempt. No. Now 2 of 10. Gilgeous-Alexander tripped up. It's now a 30-point turnaround after the Suns led by 17. It's a 13-point OKC lead. Wide open 3 for Crowder. He punches in. Sets the screen. Crowder knocks it down. Chance at a 4-point play for Jae Crowder.
Well, shouldn't say under, but he pushes him.
And he cuts the lead to 1 after the Suns were down by 13 moments. New bounce in the step for the Suns here in the third. Crowder wide open for 3. Trying to make it an 18-0 run.
Well, I think there's been some words on those timeouts going to the bench that Chris Paul has been talking to somebody over there.
And Crowder has been fabulous tonight. For his Suns season high, he is absolutely taken over in this second half.
Maladone's been pretty quiet.
That's a gutsy shot by a 19-year-old. And then in the backcourt, we're getting an offensive foul on Crowder. Not surprisingly, is Tony Parker. Gilgeous-Alexander. Rebounded by Crowder. 1 of 2 at the line for Gilgeous-Alexander. Now a head-on collision and a foul on Crowder once again.
They said that Chris is like a brother to him, but when they step on the floor, you know those competitive spirits are going to be riding high. There's another offensive foul. This one is on Jae Crowder. Back-to-back offensive fouls by the Suns.
Flip shot by Gilgeous-Alexander. You're right, Mikkel shot that like he was 10 for 11. Crowder from the corner may have been partially deflected. 8 in a switch now on Gilgeous Alexander. Hand up.